Am I supposed to twist this? I don't know. Hi everyone, welcome to Wheels on the Bike. I'm Agnieszka and these are my studded winter tires. Now I've been procrastinating installing them on my commuter bicycle because one of these tires, the Schwalbe Winter, is really difficult to install. And one of you recommended on Instagram that I try this Crankbrothers Speedier tire lever. So we'll see, will it work for the install process of these winter tires, or will my hand pay the price like it did last year? One way to find out, right? I'll see you in the bike room. Okay, a tiny little thing. It's going to be super echoey in the bike room. You've been warned. All right, welcome to the bike room. I have to do a couple of things before I even touch my bike, and that is put my apron on and put some gloves on. So let's get it done. Magic. All right, step 2, gloves. Let's get them on. Before I start the install process, I wanted to just very quickly compare the tire levers that I'm going to be using. So I'm still going to be using just the regular tire levers. And here's what is different about the Crankbrothers one. It has this nice protection for my knuckles. So hopefully my knuckles are not going to take a beating today. Secondly, it has on one of the sides, this is the install side, it has a little ledge that hooks on to the rim. And then the other side, this is where, I believe it says remove on this side, is more of a typical tire lever kind of thing. So I'm still going to be using the regular ones, and yeah, let's see how it all goes. Okay, first things first, I am going to release the air from the tire, and I will use the tire lever to do that. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, so this is easy peasy. Okay, tube is coming out, done. And now, okay, so that removal was super easy. And I'm going to repeat the same process with the other wheel. Current situation. Yeah, this is why I wear an apron. Okay, so I've removed both tires and I'm very quickly going to check the rim to see that everything is okay. The tire that goes on this front wheel is a 45 North Gravdol tire. These tires are directional. Okay, so I'm just going to start the install process. So one thing that I always try to do when I install new tires on a bike is to align the inflation, the PSI information in my case, with the valve. And now it's time to put in my tube. The tubes are inflated, or I left them a tiny bit inflated to prevent hopefully any pinch flats that may result from the install. Okay, so let me just do that. So here we go, the valve is in, and now I'm just going to push the tube inside of this tire. Okay, the tube is in. I'm going to check that the tube isn't being pinched on the other side anywhere. Okay, we don't want any tube explosions in here. Okay, so one side was easy. The second side, well, let's use the lever to see if it's helpful. So basically there is a little notch on this lever that will allow me to position it on the rim, but interestingly, my rim is thicker than this. So this notch isn't working. Am I supposed to twist this? I don't know. Like my rim is much thicker than this thing. So maybe it won't be usable, but let's see if I can install this tire with some elbow grease. And it's done. Okay, let's inflate this. I can inflate this tire to 75 PSIs. Okay, and tire 1, the front tire, is ready. And now to the challenging tire. This is the Schwalbe Winter, and I believe this tire actually does have the directional marking. Just like with the previous tire, I am going to put the tube inside. Valve first. So much more difficult to work with. One side is in. Tube is in. Okay, so I'm starting the install from the opposite side from the valve. Okay. I lost a thumb. So here's where we're at right now. I have this much left to push in. This is getting difficult. So what I've taken to doing is using the regular tire lever and trying to kind of push the bead inside. I did it! And here's what I did. I actually used 2 tire levers to kind of push it in, and oh my God, it worked! And now let's just hope that I didn't pinch the tube. But when I inflate the tire, I guess I'm going to find out. Bad news. I have to do this again. Okay, so I have the tube out, and I want to see like what is happening here. Where is it leaking? Oh, there it is. Yeah. There you go. Here's the snake bite. Pinch flat. Also, yeah, this is what studded tires do to my fingers. Okay, round number 2. Let's hope for a better result. Okay, I have a new tube. This tube has a very long valve. I'm not sure why this is, but I'm going to inflate it a tiny bit and then put this on the wheel and yeah, attempt number 2, here we go. Wow, the second install worked. It was very difficult. I once again ended up using these 2 just regular tire levers to force the bead onto the rim. Has the Crankbrothers, my hands are shaking, has the Crankbrothers Speedier tire lever worked for me? No, it hasn't. I think what I was looking forward to most was this little notch here that would allow me to push that bead onto the rim itself, but that just didn't fit my rim. Maybe it will work on my other bikes. I will keep it. I think the other side of the tire lever was fine. I don't see any difference between the effects of this tire lever and just the regular tire levers on this commuter bike. So I will use it again on my other bike, and if it works as expected, then I think it will make the install process a lot smoother, especially protect the knuckles. But unfortunately, in this instance, it did not work. So it's a fail. It's a fail. This is the end of the video. Please let me know in the comments what you do when you install really stubborn tires. I will look forward to receiving any tips you want to share with me, with the community. I'll appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Comment, like, share, subscribe, do all the YouTube things. I appreciate your time, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.